Hey everybody, my name is Erica. I'm with Heart Hustle Hub. Welcome to my channel. This is probably my fourth or fifth attempt at making a video. I posted a welcome video, two of them, took them down because the quality of my camera is not the best. So I played around with my settings and this is better, but this is my first official video. I'll make another one to formally introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me, but I wanted to kind of get into the whole budgeting community. So this is my first video to contribute to that community. I'm new here, but I just want to say thank you to everyone that has shared stuff online with about like freebies and stuff and their skills in terms of like how they choose to budget. I'm giving suggestions and tips on how to get started. I've done cash envelope stuffing for a long time, but I just recently got into savings challenges and I thought about doing it a long time ago, but like I saw some of the stuff people were doing online and it just looked like a lot of fun. And I tried one in December and I was able to actually save about $60, which is not a lot. However, I used it and I just put it back into my emergency fund. I have another savings challenge that I'm starting, so I just used it for that and hopefully I could save more. So anyways, I want to get started and I want to show you all the products I have. I have a lot. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you are interested in getting more content. I am not to the point where I know how to do the videos. I realize you have to have something that like, I guess it sits on the side of the table and it's like a gooseneck holder or something like that for the camera so you can see in front of you, but I don't have that yet. So I got this little tripod camera. I'm gonna do a haul style video for you. I am not really good with technology, so my videos are probably not going to be edited. And I'm just gonna try to come and connect with you and just be myself. So yeah, no makeup, my hair, whatever. If I look busted, I'm sorry. I just want to say thank you for all the help you've given me, and hopefully I will find a nice place in this community with you, and maybe you can learn something from me too. So yeah. This is my budget materials haul that I have, and I have a lot, so let me get going. All right, so this was an envelope that I purchased on Mercari, but I know that you can get it on Amazon, and it's I want to say an A7 wallet, and it has little envelopes that have, if you can see it, the names of the different categories, but this was too small. Like I was stuffing too much cash in it and I was like, some of the envelopes already split. So I got this off Amazon. I use a regular wallet now, a bigger wallet, and I'll show you guys that another time. But yeah, so that was this one thing that I got. I also got like 3 binders, jelly binders. I like the jelly binders better than the hardcover binders. They just feel better and I think they're prettier, and you can kind of control the aesthetics of it. So this is a binder that I made for my son for his senior year. He's in 8th grade now, but I want to get started because I'm a high school teacher, and I see a lot of kids, I teach seniors, and I see a lot of kids struggle to make payments their senior year. So I said to myself, well, if I start saving now for those things, because it's not just senior year, he plays basketball, so he has AAU and tournaments and stuff like that. Then there's field trips and other things, you know, that he's going to want his senior year and throughout high school. If I save, then it's going to be a stress-free year for me and also for him. So this is what I created. I used one of the binders. I got 3 binders. It was in yellow, lavender, and I want to say pink. 3 for $10 on Amazon, and I'm going to link everything on my video. But I made these dashboards for him. I personalized it, and I just want to take a minute to show you what it looks like. I'm gonna try to slow down. I'm talking very, very fast. But like, here's an example. So this is for his junior year, and I'm gonna put savings challenges in each of these when I start. But yeah, for his junior year, to save up for his ring. I have for college prep and application fees, because they do add up. You have to pay for application fees. He may have to do SAT or ACT tutoring or something like that. So I wanted to save for that, so I have that ready for him when he's ready to, you know, get started on that. Senior pictures cost a lot of money, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but I have for like every single thing that will cost money, I'm going to save for it. And I figure even if I put $5 every single paycheck in each of the categories, $5, even if it's not the full amount that I need, it is going to significantly help me not stress for those things. So 3 binders, they were like $10 on Amazon. The dashboards, I did not get everyone's name for the people who are sharing content and how to do all these things, but like, thank you so much for showing how to make things on Canva, because I was able to do it. So there's that. I got 24 envelopes on Amazon as well. All of this stuff pretty much came from Amazon. This, I do not remember how much it cost. It might have been like $5 or $6. So these are the A6 envelopes that I'm going to use for some more binders that I'm going to create. I laminate everything because I don't like waste. And so I feel like if I can reuse it, it's gonna, you know, I just don't like to, I'm a teacher, right? So for example, when I make copies of things, I make a class set. I don't even make copies and give it to kids. I just feel like it's a waste of trees. You know, we're killing trees and it hurts the environment. Like if you look at how many books and workbooks and worksheets and papers and stuff we use, we just waste so much in school. So a lot of the stuff that I got with the mindset that I can reuse it. So I got a laminator, and I started laminating my things, and I got markers because I learned from the videos that you can use markers and then use alcohol later on when you finish to clean them off. So I got Sharpie markers, a bunch of different pretty colors. I got a budget planner. I don't even know where it is, but I got these little pretty markers that I've been using for my budget planner, and they're very, very thin, so it's easier to write with. I got these envelopes here. These envelopes you can put categories on and save for specific things. Like for this one, I put dine out. Like I was just using this for short term or whatever, and until I got my cash envelopes. But they have little holes in them already where you can put them in an A6 binder. So got that, and it came in a pack of like 20 or 30 again on Amazon, and there were all these beautiful colors and stuff. I also got this. These are little savings challenges, and on the back it has a budget sheet, but they're savings challenges trackers, and you just fill them in. So like if you see this one is for $15, and you save, is backwards, $450. So there's like a bunch of different ones. Like this is a $30 challenge. This is 30-day savings challenge. So this is the one that I used in order to save my, what was it I was saving for? I saved the $60, and I saw something that I wanted to do, and I was like, oh, well, this looks like it's gonna work or whatever. So I did it, and it worked. I think it was like save $60, but it's like you bubble off like $2 for each time you save $2. So it was kind of cool. I also got this. It's called the Ultimate Savings Challenges. It's a book. This is also on Amazon. I've had this for a couple years, but it has some cool stuff in it. And I just, you know, like, I like the budgeting and stuffing envelopes, but this makes it like so much more fun and interesting, and it's so motivating for me. Like all I want to do is come home and do a savings challenge, and I just binge watch all these videos because they just seem like they're so much fun. And then to be able to get to the end of it and accomplish the goal is just like so motivating for me. So I got a bunch of the savings challenges in there, and then I got this. So I got this because I made a mistake. I'm gonna talk about it in my project, but I made a project. When I get to my project, I'm gonna explain it to you. But I needed that in order to complete my project. So I got a 3-hole puncher. I also got this for my project. So inside of this, I have these big letter size envelopes because my project is in a binder. So I have these. I got like a set of them for like $15. I think you get like 30 of them on Amazon for $15. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I also have in here some dividers. These are A through Z dividers. And then I have regular white dividers or whatever that I used. And this is all in my little project that I made that I'm going to show you. I'm so excited. Now, I see a lot of people, like, I'm just starting, but like doing their calculations with these pretty calculators and all these aesthetics and all this. I'm just beginning. So this is the calculator that I use. I also use it to grade papers and to do averages and all that stuff. So that's the one I use. And then, because it's just more practical for me, this is my laminator. I took the cord off of it, but I have used this thing so much. It's a Staples laminator. And can you believe, like, I'm a teacher and I don't like to waste things. So you would think that I would laminate things, but I have never used a laminator until I started doing all this stuff. And it was so cool. I laminated the mess out of so much stuff already. I love the laminating machine and I love having one by myself. Well, to myself, not having to share it. This was probably like $60, maybe $70. I'm not sure, but got a laminating machine. This is, I already showed you. No, this is the lavender binder. Like I said, I have this binder and then I have a pink one I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so now when I see stuff like worksheets and tips or whatever as a teacher, I have a Google Drive and I save it. I'm notorious for saving and bookmarking everything. And so like when I watch these channels and I see people are offering freebies, I like even go back and look at old videos and I just saved everything. So like, honestly, there's really no reason to have to spend money on digital products. I'm sorry, just being real, but it's true. It's easier because I've gone on Etsy also and I have bought a bunch of products because it's just there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go searching for certain things. And then the ones on Etsy, a lot of them are like more creative, that they look better. Some of them or whatever. But if you're just starting out, like when I did with my savings challenges, I downloaded a whole bunch of free stuff. And so what I did the other day was when I was starting my project is I printed a bunch of stuff from my Google folder. So like I got this for free and I made some envelopes. Some of them, this is like the little pattern. You just cut them out and you make them. They look nice. But again, mine don't look like the ones on Amazon that somebody creates and sells. So I'm not trying to take away from, you know, the digital product business or anything like that. It's just that when you're just starting out, if you don't have a lot of money, you can do a lot of this stuff for free to get started until you get on your feet and then you can buy better quality products. So these are my cash envelopes. I also printed a bunch of savings challenges. And again, this is a huge one. And I believe it's supposed to be smaller than this. When I get to my project, I'm going to explain it. But I have a folder that has like a whole bunch of extra savings challenges in it. So these hold my little savings challenges. And it's just a little black folder. And a little better than that, but I just stuffed everything in there. But here is an envelope that I made from the internet. And I think I should have used maybe cardstock. But I didn't understand how to get it to seal. This is why you should buy stuff on Etsy, because you know your stuff comes out looking amazing. When you rely on yourself like I do, like the pattern is just so pretty. And I cut it out real nice and everything, but I was just so afraid to glue it because I don't understand. It just didn't work out. So just leave some of the stuff to the pros. I'm obviously not a pro. But again, I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle. But, you know, get the nice quality stuff on Etsy. But when you're getting started out and you don't want to spend any money, you can get everything basically for free, which is what I did when I started. And then I started to buy stuff on Etsy and support other people's businesses. So, also I got a cash box. So I'm going to get a big fireproof safe, the kind that, I don't know how big it is, but I want one that's fireproof and waterproof, because the one concern that I do have that I hear a lot of people talk about is having so much cash in their house. And the other thing is like, what happens if your house catches on fire? Now, I know I'm a little dramatic and a little extra, but I mean, it's a possibility. And so like, and also I live in South Florida. We have hurricanes. So like, what happens if there's something catastrophic that happens and you have like money sitting in your house and it gets messed up? Like you lose that money. And if it's sitting in a bank, you know, it's insured, it's a little bit safer. So I just figure I'm not going to keep all my money. I still have bank accounts and I have savings accounts. I have all that stuff, and I'll talk about that in another video. However, while I'm holding my money, I want something that's going to keep it secure. So until I get to the point where I can go and get the safe, because I'm probably going to save for it. It's probably the one I want is like $200 something. This is a lifetime investment. I'm going to put my passport, birth certificates, just everything that I want to put in there, I'm going to put in there. But I'm going to get a nice size safe. So anyways, this is my little cash box. Okay, my husband tried to support me, got me a little small one. So this is a little small one. It has a little coat on it. And then I have this one. It's giving me a hard time. Just give me a second. This one uses a key, but this is the one that I have my binders in now because they're bigger. This one, I just hold cash in it. You know, cash, like my save challenge, my challenges that I've completed, I put in that box. My binders that have money in them, I have in here. And so this is the other binder, but I started using it. And so I put little stickers on it. Oh, it's upside down. I put stickers on it. So if you look at it, it has my little Christian stickers on them. And then I got this one from Etsy. This is a back to school one, tracker. And then I put some money in it or whatever already. But then I also got these little, for my plain envelopes, I got these Amazon, these stickers off Amazon to label the envelopes. And so that's another thing. It's like 32 or 36. It's the set, and all of them are different, but they have like personalized ones that you could just stick on the envelope, and they look nice, nicer than you writing it or putting a label on it. And I like the color, so I got that one. But yeah, so this here is one active binder that I've started to use, but this one is my main binder. And like for me, let me just take a breath, because this is a lot of talking. I do not know how y'all do it, but I think that with time I'm gonna get used to it again. The other thing is I'm a teacher, so I do this for a living. I talk to children or whatever when I'm teaching, but we're on vacation, and so maybe it's because like I'm on break and I haven't really been using my teacher voice, but this is a lot of work. I took my hat off to you. Hat off to you. So let me just breathe. So this is my binder that I really like. This one I got from Amazon about probably 2 or 3 years ago. It's from someone, the store I want to say is called Mama Soul on Amazon. And I like it because it has like confetti on it. It was my first ever jelly one. And this is when I realized that I really like the jelly ones over the ones that like are leather and crocodile. I just feel like it's prettier. You know what I'm saying? It's prettier to me. So I got this one. This is a challenge that I bought from Etsy. See, I can't make that. Like, I'm not even going to try, okay? Hold on one second. I think this is so cool. Like, my son came in here and I was able to pause the video and then come back and keep going after I gave him the business. So I am so sorry I'm back. Not that you missed me, because I paused the video. Anyways, so what I was saying is, like, if I tried to make this, first of all, you have to have a Cricut. I don't have a Cricut. I'm going to get one day. But I want to say you have to use a Cricut for this. I'm imagining that you have to. I can't make this, but then look at this. This right here is like, I might be able to make this on Etsy, but I got, not Etsy, on Canva. But anyways, this is just so nice. I'm not even going to try those things. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not free. I have not seen anything that's this quality that has been free. Not that the stuff that I'm seeing is not nice. I've seen some really good stuff, and I have saved and downloaded everything. However, something like this, I'm not even going to try. Like, I saw this and I was like, oh, buying it. Anyways, this is a Save 2025 in 2025 challenge. And I already started it with some extra money that I had. Don't judge me. I only did like 3 days. But I just thought it was really, really cool. So, and I saw that some people, what inspired me was, and this is what I'm saying about all the free content that is like out there about this community. I just feel like it is so amazing to see so many people be so giving with their talents and their experience and giving tips on this, because it just seems like everyone wants everyone to win. And in the world that we live in right now, it seems like everyone is against each other. And I just love to see this community come together and support each other, give tips. They send cards with stuff to the people who are having videos and stuff, and like little gifts and everything. I just love it. It just seems like this is one of the most positive communities, and I really want to be a part of it. My channel is not solely dedicated to cash stuffing, and I don't even think that I'm going to really do it. I'm just excited to do this haul because I've learned so much from this community. But I'm really, really appreciative and grateful of all the information that everyone has shared. And then also talking about money and your personal finances is very personal. People don't go around and tell people how much they make and how much their bills are. And so just because you guys are being so giving and so, open about your finances, I just want to say thank you so much. I just appreciate it. And it makes me feel, seeing someone else's finances, it makes me feel like, oh, okay, so, we're all in the same boat together. Some of us are doing better than others, but for the most part, it just kind of puts a lot of things in perspective. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the knowledge that you guys are sharing and the tips. Thank you for the love you're giving. You guys are just so positive and uplifting. And thank you for being so transparent with this community. And I'm just happy to be a part of it, even if this is my only video. So there's that. Now, see, I told you I'm a teacher. My kids, when I'm teaching, I will go all over the place. I'll start a lesson and then they'll ask me a question. I'm going over here. I teach history too. So if you get me starting to talk about some kind of topic, let it be African-American history. Oh my gosh. I will tell you some stories and details that will blow your mind. And then we'll talk for 10, 15 minutes and then I have to come back. So see, I'm doing it right now. I'm rambling. So let me go back to that had nothing to do with this. Somebody told me that I need to make a list of things to stay on topic, but I just feel like this isn't me. My videos, I want them to be like this, and I hope you appreciate it. So anyways, this is one challenge. And then my other ones, like I bought one tracker and laminated. I know you can't see it. This is when that camera that, like, when people do little cash stuffing videos, it's like facing down on the table and you see everything. You don't see the person's face. It will come in handy. So I don't have to show you. I feel like I'm teaching again on the computer during COVID. Jesus, that was crazy. So using the camera, the envelopes that came with this Soul Mama binder have like the gold lettering and stuff on them. I pay my bills out of my account. Like, I transfer money to different accounts, and me and my husband like move money around to pay bills electronically. So I don't have I do have envelopes. Like this one says rent, but I use this envelope for something else. I don't use it for rent. And what I like about cash stuffing and what I've learned is that you just do what works for you. I've learned that there's no right or wrong way to do this. You do what best fits you, if that makes sense. And so it says rent, but I don't use it for rent. I use it for something else. Now, one of the things I do want to show you. Oh, one more thing, because I'm going to start talking about my little projects, and then I'm going to go, because this is getting long. This is my first video, and you're going to be like, I'm not watching her ever again, because her videos are so long. And I'm so sorry, but I totally can talk. And the crazy thing is I'm a very shy person. So if you met me in person, I'm really laid back, and I'm not talking. But if I vibe with you and we connect, like I feel like we're connecting right now, I will talk. And let me like really feel something about what we're talking about. And it's really deep and I'm passionate about it. I'm going to talk. So let me just hurry up and end this video. So this right here is a cutter. And I needed this for my project as well. And I got this from Amazon. And again, everything that I bought, I'm going to share in my Amazon store, so that you can, if you want to purchase some of these things, you can purchase them. I'm going to link them in my my little profile thing or whatever, so you can see the things that I got. But for the most part, everything that I saw, because I wanted to build up a station pretty much to be able to do a lot of the creating, because I try to be creative. But I wanted to build a station so that I can have everything at my fingertips when I need to. And so these are the materials that I saw a lot of people had. And I bought them and I was good to go. The only thing I need to do is I need to decide if I'm going to renew my Canva subscription. I have two things that work in my favor where I can get it either discounted. I don't know about free. I think I can get it for free as a teacher. And also because I operate a nonprofit. But every time I put it in there, for some reason, they just don't approve me. It's like they want my money. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to renew it, or if I'm going to continue to try to get the subscription for free, because I really I like to spend money too. Like, I do. When I see little things, and that stuff adds up. Those subscriptions, they add up. And so like, I canceled it and I don't want to pay for it. However, the graphics and things to make these things that people are making, the savings trackers, the dashboards and everything, they're 10 times better if you have the, you know, what's it called? The ultimate subscription. So I think I'm going to go ahead and renew it. I just have to be okay with paying that every single month. And I'm just not right now. I would rather try to see if I can get it for free. So I don't know. But anyways, that's the only other thing that I don't have. But once I have that subscription, I think I don't have to buy anything else. This is going to be everything that I'm going to use for my savings challenges. And then also I use Etsy. And so like I said, I have a Google Drive. I save all of my files in there. On Etsy, they have these bundle deals also where you can buy like a whole bunch of them at a discounted rate, because a lot of times they have store sales. And I just save everything in there. And then also a lot of the freebies. And then I'll just go and I'll print what I need. So what I did learn, and this is why I brought up Canva, and I don't know everyone's name, but again, thank you so much for everything that you have taught me and that you've shared with everyone in this community. I just feel like I'm 10 times better and more prepared to save because of you guys. So thank you so much. Shout out to you. And when I do get better at knowing everyone's names, because there's so many of you guys in the community that do so much that I take from, and this is my way of giving back, I'm going to definitely make sure that I list you and let you know how much I appreciate you. But I was watching one woman and she was showing how to make savings challenges on Canva. And so it was a cute one that had a dog on it. So maybe you know, you can identify with what I'm talking about. It had a dog on it, a puppy that she used. And so anyways, I learned how to make it from her. And I did the same thing. So this is one of them that I made. And I figured this would be like a Sam's Club. Or if I'm stocking up stuff in my house, this would be the tracker that I would use. This is for $200 and it says food on it. And I didn't want to put Sam's because I may get Costco or BJ's. I kind of like alternate all of them. My husband has BJ's, but I have 2 boys and they eat like crazy. And I just feel like I can never have enough food. So that one right there, I've already started and I'm halfway finished with that. And I figured that every single time I finish saving, I'll go and I'll just stock up on stuff for my house. I can't afford to go every single week or every month, but that will probably be my system, is that as soon as it gets filled, we'll go on a run and I'll try to, you know, kind of stock up on things with that. So that was really cool, was learning how to make that. And then I think I pulled out the other ones. I made 2 other ones. These are my projects now. So I made 2 more. So this is the food one that I told you I made a couple copies of them. So this is the food one. Isn't it cute? You see the little clip arts and stuff? It's just so cute. And then I made a hotel savings one. And I want to say this is when I had my subscription, because I use the AI image generator, and some of these images were like really, they're nicer than the basic one, but this is the one that I got for a hotel for $500. You save $500. And this one is really cute that I made. Or maybe I don't have it, because I remember I was going to try to put some comic or superhero kind of people, and they have so many of those clip art things on Canva, and I couldn't do it because it was the premium subscription. That's what you call it. So these were just using basic Canva images to make these. So, I mean, that was cool. And again, thank you for the idea and for sharing. So now onto my project, and this was the inspiration for me getting a lot of these things that you see. You don't need to have a laminator or a cutter or all the extra things that I have, but I am a very thrifty person. Like, I love the thrift store. I also I don't like waste. You know what I'm saying? Especially because there's so many people that need things. Like, I know a lot of people that they have an excess of things, or they don't have a use for something, and they'll just throw it in the trash instead of them donating it to a school or to Goodwill or to somebody else that they know who may need it. They throw it in the trash and it just sits in a landfill. And so I feel like I'm kind of environmentally conscious. I feel like that's something that we should be thinking about, is how, if you continue to throw stuff away, where does it go? It just sits there. Or can we give it to somebody who can use it? And so a lot of times when people have like these crafting ideas that they put on there, I'm thinking, how can I do this so that I can make it last? And so that's where the laminating, when I heard the person talk about how laminating this stuff and then being able to use a Sharpie and then alcohol to wipe it off and you can reuse it, I was like, I was really feeling it. So to me investing in these supplies was worth it because I can continue to make things to reuse. And then like I have a youth organization. Like I said, I have a nonprofit and we're starting a financial literacy group. And so I want to teach them some of these things. So also I can laminate and give it to them and try to teach them the same habits of saving and also being able to reuse things and how you save money when you reuse things, being more thrifty and whatever. So that's the reason I got a lot of this stuff. But anyways, this is my big project I wanted to share with you. So this is a teacher binder that I had. It's a just plain black binder and I just put stickers all over it when I started my project. I had a bunch of Christian stickers. And so I put them all over my binder. And then what I did was I started to print my savings challenges. Well, let me go in order. I started to print my savings challenges to go on my A6 binder. And at the time, I didn't know that you have to check the settings or change the settings to make sure that they printed the right size. So when I printed my stuff out, baby, they were so big. And I didn't want to throw it away because it was a waste of paper. So I said, well, I know I can laminate it and I'm still going to use it because if anything, to me, they look cuter. I'm just going to make a binder. And so that's what I did. And so if you know me as a teacher, I also like to plan. Like, I don't like the digital lesson plans and typing stuff on a computer. I like paper. I'll get like a little spiral and I'll write everything out. I like notebooks. I like to be able to see it. I have a planner that I use. This is my old planner that I use. This is like really rusty and like old. This is my teacher. Oh, hold on. My teacher planner from last year, but like I like to write. You are embarrassing me, little planner. Hold on. I just like to write all over stuff. You can't see it, so you don't get the point. But I like to write. And so, you can't do that on a computer. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and laminate it. And then I can laminate all the challenges that I'm going to do for the year and just keep it in the binder. So what I did was I printed this savings tracker, back to COVID, teaching on the computer. I found a savings tracker, I personalized it, and then I printed it, and then I laminated it. And then I found this savings tracker, and I think this was a Canva template or something like that. I printed a bunch of them and I laminated them. And then I put those white tabs, the dividers in here. I'm not going to show you that because I already showed you what they look like, but white dividers in between each savings challenge. And so this was the first one that I did that came out really big. But it looks so cute. So I just, printed all of my savings challenges that I'm going to use for the year. And I laminated them. And I divided them with the white dividers. But then I used those clear pouches or whatever. And I put the clear pouches before the divider. So it's a divider, white divider, savings challenge, the clear pouch, divider, savings challenge, clear pouch. And then I have all of my stuff in a binder. And I've already started a lot of the challenges. I'm not going to show you everything because, again, I don't have the little thing for you to see the table or whatever. And I'm in my bed anyway, so. But this is going to be my system. And I just feel like this is better than it being really small. And it's cute. And like the pages that I have, they're like, it looks like a coloring book page because it's bigger than like small little challenge or whatever. So that's what I did. So that was my project that I wanted to share with you. And all of my materials that I got. And I just wanted to get on here and introduce myself to the community. And just say thank you again for sharing your knowledge and allowing so many people to gain from what you know about, budgeting and how budgeting helps, because it does. I never knew. I always felt like I was broke because I'm a teacher. All teachers are not broke. However, I never felt like I made good money because I always felt like I didn't have any. Like every time I turn around, it's an emergency I got to figure out. You know what I'm saying? But then I realized when I started budgeting and trying to figure out my finances, I actually have additional income. Like I actually can make it. I can stretch it. And I can, if I'm very strategic with how I use my money, I can actually do better if I actually make my money work for me and I have to be strategic with it. But I'm not broke. And most of us aren't. It's just, you know, some of us are overspending. And to me, using cash is more tangible, so I can see when I'm actually paying for something, where if I swipe my card, it's gone. I'm not seeing anything. It's just something different about being able to hold and something being tangible instead of it just sitting in a bank and then you're just swiping your card, which is what I do. I don't overspend on purpose. I'm not like that because, like I said, I am kind of thrifty, but I'm a lot more mindful about all of my purchases now because I can see the money and where it goes. So anyways, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is my welcome. I'm sorry it was so long, but I just wanted to jump on and I wanted to start. And I started yesterday. I posted 2 videos and I took them down because the quality was terrible. And I see the quality is not the best, but it's so much better than the quality yesterday. And I know it's the lighting. So probably the last thing I'm going to get is like the lighting kit and then maybe like a microphone or something. I think I have a microphone someplace, but yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you again for everything. And just thank you. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and come back for more. I'm not going to be always talking about budgeting. I'm going to be talking about so many different things. But I'm just happy to be here. And I just want you to know that I love you and God loves you. And I'm just so excited to be on this new journey with you. Anyways, you have a wonderful day and God bless. Happy New Year. Be safe.